Welcome back to the kitchen of Christopher's World Grill. From time to time we give you ideas for side dishes. This one, that could go either way with a main dish depending on what you do with it. May not even know how this is created. It's called risotto, and we've all had it at one time or another.
Right, you hear it a lot and people wonder, they think, oh, that sounds good. It's an Italian rice. It's a short grain rice. Okay. It's a borio rice. This is a borio rice, short grain, which is very starchy, and when it's cooked the way the Italians cook it, it's a very, very creamy dish. So we've got some finely minced shallots here. Okay. About a tablespoon and a half of that. All right, we're going to add some whole butter to our saucepan here, and some shallots. Now, risotto, like other rice dishes, are made by a ratio. Normally, you make regular rice 2 to 1, 1 part rice, 2 parts liquid. With risotto, because you cook this in stages, in 1/3 stages, you use 3 to 1, 3 parts liquid to 1 part rice. Now, with risotto, classic risotto has half of the liquid is white wine, and the other, or some type of wine, and the other half of the liquid is stock. So if we sweat our shallots here, now I've got 1 cup of a borio rice, and we just want to toss that around in the butter, seal that up a little bit. Since we have 1 cup of rice, we need 3 cups of liquid. That's 1½ cups of wine and 1½ cups of chicken stock. Then you mix that together, okay? And then you're going to be adding this liquid in stages, 1/3 at a time. So my rice is ready to go. Now I'm going to add approximately 1/3 of this broth. Okay? And I'm going to stir this until all the liquid is gone. So when I say that liquid has to be totally absorbed, I mean it needs to be totally absorbed into the rice before you add the next stage. I'm going to go ahead and add the second stage of broth. It's really mounting up on itself. It's not falling apart anymore. So here's the second part of the broth right here. Now we're approaching the end of our second stage of risotto, and you can see it's thickening up. This is a very dangerous part of the risotto. You have to be careful when this is bubbling up. If you're not using the right pot or whatever, it can splatter up. This is very hot stuff. It's molten starch. I mean, it is very creamy. And if this lands on you, if you're not using the right utensils, it can burn you. So be very careful at this stage. And we're ready for our last stage of liquid. Our final stage here, wine and chicken broth. Now, a lot of people think that risotto has cream in it, but it doesn't. It has a little bit of butter, but that's about it. All right, we are just about ready to take this off the heat and finish it. Got a nice consistency there. Now, remember this rice, we're going to have a little bit of bite to it, a little bit al dente. The risotto is off the stove. We're going to add a little bit of whole butter here to finish it. A bit of salt and pepper. Not too much salt because we have our fantastic ingredient of Reggiano Parmesan. Fresh grated Reggiano Parmigiano. This really seals the deal for this dish. Really brings it, makes it nice and creamy. Stir all this into it. Now this is just a basic, simple risotto. Now I've just prepared some grilled asparagus just so the plate doesn't look so white. But I'm just going to place some right here. And we're going to try this just as a side dish. You could have grilled meats with this. Okay, Mike, let's try this creamy Parmesan risotto. Now, this is the most basic form, but it should be good just like that. I like it just with Parmesan, yeah.
Now, that's a meal in itself.
Still a bit chewy. Definitely taste the Parmesan flavor in there, but that white wine comes through.
The white wine is what really makes that dish, and you're right. That can be a meal unto itself. We've seen macaroni dishes before that are the main course. That could be. You can also doctor that up with some of the other foods.
Grilled basil shrimp, grilled chicken. You can cook it with mussels. I mean, all kinds of just endless possibilities.
All right, great side dish, the risotto, and you can catch the recipe on this online at Christopher's Kitchen. We have a little icon on our webpage at kbtx.com. Download that. We've got the complete recipe right there. It's all about the white wine in that recipe.
Very good.
It is delicious. We do thank you for making time for us this morning. For Chris Lampo, I'm Mike Rice.